Welcome back to Daily Noons, the channel where we break down the biggest AI and tech stories shaping the future. And today, Google just fired a massive shot across the entire AI industry. Yesterday at Google I/O 2026, Google unveiled what may be its most ambitious AI roadmap yet, pushing hard into what it calls the agentic era. So we're talking AI agents that work across your apps, AI that proactively organizes your life, new Gemini models, Android becoming an AI operating system, smart glasses, scientific research tools, and some seriously futuristic accessibility breakthroughs. So this wasn't just another keynote. This felt like Google trying to redefine how humans interact with computers entirely. So let's break down the biggest announcements. The biggest theme came across the entire event was simple. Google no longer wants AI to just answer questions. It wants AI to actually do things for you. That means autonomous agents capable of taking actions, managing workflows, navigating apps, and proactively helping throughout your day. This is the beginning of what many are calling the post-app era, and Google wants Gemini at the center of it all. First up, Google announced Gemini 3.5 Flash. So this is the next generation of Google's lightweight AI model lineup. But don't let lightweight fool you. Google says that this model is specifically optimized for ultra-fast responses, coding, reasoning, and multi-step AI agent execution. That's important because agent systems require constant decision-making in real time. The faster the model, the more natural the experience becomes. This positions Google directly against OpenAI's smaller GPT models, Anthropic's Claude instant variants, and Meta's increasingly efficient Llama ecosystem, and expect this model to power a huge portion of Android's future AI experiences. And this is where things get real interesting, and that's that Google revealed Gemini Omni. This is a new multimodal creative model built for video generation, video editing, remixing, multimedia creation, and conversational creative workflows. In plain English, you talk to it naturally and say things like, turn this into a cinematic trailer, or make this video look like anime, add rain and dramatic lighting, and the AI handles it. This is Google directly entering the AI native creative war against OpenAI's video ambitions, Runway, Pika, and other generative media platforms. The big difference here is that Google wants this integrated everywhere across its ecosystem, not just as a standalone tool. Okay, and this next one may have been the biggest announcement of the entire keynote, and that's Google introducing Gemini Spark, a proactive AI agent designed to operate continuously in the background, not waiting for commands, actually helping you proactively. So think about this. Instead of opening apps yourself, the AI monitors your digital environment and helps coordinate your life. This includes managing schedules, organizing tasks, summarizing communications, recommending actions, and automating workflows. This is a major philosophical shift. AI evolving from tool you use into systems that work beside you. And honestly, this starts to sound less like search and more like a digital operating companion. Google also announced something called Daily Brief. And this feels like the beginning of a truly AI native productivity layer. Daily Brief connects across Gmail, Docs, Keep, and Calendar. And then it creates an intelligent summary of your priorities, your tasks, your meetings, your deadlines, and communications. Essentially, Google wants AI to filter your digital chaos into a single actionable game plan every morning. This is rolling out first to paid Google AI subscribers in the US. And if it works well, this could become one of the first mainstream examples of truly proactive AI productivity. Google Workspace also received major updates, including voice-to-action controls in Gmail and Docs, smarter AI inbox management, and a new visual design tool called Google Pics. The key trend here is Google is trying to remove friction from software entirely. So instead of navigating menus, you simply tell the AI what you want, and that's a huge UX shift. And it mirrors where the entire industry is heading. Natural language becomes the interface. Now let's talk about Android, because this may quietly become one of Google's most important long-term moves. Google announced Gemini Intelligence inside Android 17. This allows Gemini to securely perform actions across different apps. That means that your phone itself becomes agentic. For example, booking something, navigating apps, replying to messages, organizing files, or coordinating tasks between applications. This is massive because whoever controls the operating system layer controls the future AI experience. And Google clearly does not want OpenAI owning that layer on mobile. Google also introduced some surprisingly useful quality of life features, including a native app-by-app audio mixer and something called bypass charging. Bypass charging helps preserve battery health during during gaming or heavy AI workloads by powering the device directly instead of constantly cycling the battery. That's especially important as AI workloads become more demanding on mobile hardware. Google also teased a new smart glasses partnership with. But here's the interesting part. These glasses reportedly don't rely heavily on traditional visual displays. Instead, Google's leaning into audio, contextual awareness, and ambient AI assistance. This suggests that Google may believe the future wearable interface isn't necessarily visual, but conversational and environmental. Basically, AI that quietly exists around you all day. And yes, this absolutely feels like the next major computing platform race. For developers, Google introduced something called Google Antigravity. This is a framework for building and testing agent-first workflows, meaning software designed specifically for autonomous AI systems instead of direct human interaction. That's a massive conceptual change. Developers are now beginning to build applications not just for humans, but for AI agents acting on behalf of humans. And that could fundamentally reshape app design, APIs, interfaces, and software architecture itself. Google also highlighted Gemini for Science, a collection of AI-powered scientific research tools designed to improve data precision, experimentation, and scientific discovery workflows. This is part of a much bigger trend, AI moving beyond chatbots and into serious research infrastructure. We're seeing AI increasingly embedded into medicine, biology, physics, climate science, and material research. And Google clearly wants to become a foundational platform in scientific AI. This has to be one of the most emotional demos that came out of Google DeepMind, which is the company showcased a running guide agent designed for blind and visually impaired runners. So using real-time audio guidance, obstacle detection, and environmental awareness. The system helps athletes run independently, and who becomes a layer between humans and technology itself. And Google's trying to make Gemini your assistant, your operating system, the productivity layer, your creative tool, and eventually your ambient computing companion. And honestly, this was one of those reminders that AI isn't just about productivity or business. It can genuinely improve human capability and accessibility in powerful ways. So after watching Google I/O 2026, one thing became crystal clear. The AI wars are no longer just about who has the smartest chatbot. Now it's about ecosystems. It's about operating systems. It's about proactive agents. The next few years are going to be absolutely wild. But the bigger question is, are people ready to hand this much autonomy over to AI? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Which announcement impressed you the most? And do you trust AI agents to manage part of your digital life? If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. As always, welcome to the future, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much.